Hello everyone. Can a mediocre student crack NEET examination within a short period of time? This was one of the most frequently asked questions from the parent community and the student community. Well, let me tell you, a hardworking, a determined student, no matter whether he or she is an average or a below average student, let me tell you, they can crack any competitive examination. In my teaching career, I have seen so many examples like this. One of the students back in India, named Aishwarya, she was a very hardworking student, but intellectually, she was an average student. She was not a quick learner. She was not very much intelligent to capture all the concepts within a short period of time. But she was very much determined to get into medical stream. And she worked at least 7 hours a day, constantly throughout the year for cracking the medical entrance examination. At that time, there were so many medical entrance examinations. There were All India PMT examination, and also there were many state level entrance examination. For each state, there was a separate examination during that time. So, as a teacher, I was very much happy to see that she was constantly putting her efforts in the preparations for these medical entrance exam. But unfortunately, the results of the practice exams, the diagnostic tests that we conducted in the center, in those tests, she was not scoring good. And as a teacher, it makes us very much disturbed to see that a hardworking student is not able to score good marks in examination. And we were all helpless during that time because we couldn't see a score improvement in her. But when the entrance examinations came up, we were expecting that she was all well prepared and she would crack through all the competitive exams. But she appeared for Kerala medical entrance exam. She couldn't get through it. The rank was not good. She appeared for Armed Forces Medical College examination. She couldn't score better. She appeared for Jawaharlal Institute of Post-Medical Research, JIPMER in Puducherry. The entrance exam was also given, but the rank was bad. So we were all disappointed to see that she was not able to crack any entrance exam. And even she was also quite a bit upset after looking at the ranks obtained in these examinations. And she decided to move on, and she wanted to switch her career from medical to a graduation in life sciences. And she took admission in a private college for her undergraduation. But as you all know that All India Institute of Medical Science entrance examination results are the one which comes at last. And when the results came, we were all shocked that she got a good rank in All India Institute of Medical Science exam. And she got through AIIMS. And now she is a practicing doctor in AIIMS. So why did I share this example with you? It's only because she was a constant hard-working student. She was not intellectually very high, or she was not an above average student. She was just an average student who were following all the guidelines given by her teachers and were doing as many practice exams as possible. And finally, her hard work was paid off. So from this, what you have to understand is consistency and perseverance is what matters in cracking any competitive exam. You need to be a consistent, smart working student. In my opinion, if you can spend at least 7 hours a day during these times for preparation of NEET, you should be able to find a good score. And you have to plan your studies with a lot of positivity and optimism in your mind. You should visualize yourself standing as a doctor, wearing the lab coat and putting a stethoscope And think of your parents becoming proud of you that you have reached into your dream career, and all the hard works that they have done for you has fulfilled. So with this positive mindset, if you move on, you will have the time and you will have the mindset for doing the proper preparations for NEET. Ultimately, at the end of the day, the time that we spend for any kind of preparations related to academics will not be wasted. You all know the theory of relativity. Suppose if you have 4 hours or 5 hours of time, and if somebody asks you to spend this 5 hours of time watching a movie or a favorite TV series or playing games with your friends, you will know that the 5 hours of time just went like a second. But the same 5 hours, if you are spending for studies, you feel it like 5 years. Why does this happen? This happens because in nature, everything what we keep as a reference frame decides how lengthy or how short the time is. So whenever you do your preparations and spending hours of time in front of books or for your academic research, you need to understand that all these things are going to take you to a brighter future.